Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have...
And he doubles up the chance! Gomez. Gone back to the keeper. Isak. Well positioned to make that interception. Liverpool have a free kick. Now can he finish? Goalkeeper's ball.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt.
And a shot! There it is! That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Liverpool trail at this early stage. How will they respond? De Ligt cuts it out. Mathieu. De Ligt. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gomez goes back to base. Van Dijk. He's found his man. Goes for goal! Shaw is there and he can get that clear. Liverpool get it back again. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Shaw. Short, and the shot! It's anyone's ball. And he's there to clear it. Plays it out to the wing. Hit into the middle.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Robertson. Half an hour played now. And it's Salah. He has a pop! Mohamed, and another time! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Mohamed Salah with the short one. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Clever pass. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, they could break here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Robertson. That intervention was very necessary. Looks to thread it through. The referee's awarded a free kick. Timely intervention. Mathieu looks to clip it forward. Room for a shot. Hits one! And he heaves it forward. And we hit half-time. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Isak with a shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Mathieu. Shaw. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Forward it goes. Liverpool do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Gomez.
Well, goals change games, and now that parity has been restored early in this half-two, this game could take off in a direction they weren't expecting, and the next phase of play requires a stronger rearguard action from them now.
Back into the middle. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. That is as far as they're going to go. Chiesa. Isak!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Maguire hoists it forward. Mathieu. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Isak, and he's surging through. Has a pop! Out to the right. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Plays it out to the flank. Caught offside that time. Gomez. Van Dijk. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Well weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's going to be a double change then. "75 minutes played. What an adventurous run from a defender. He gets past his man. Well read, he sorted that out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Knocks it away.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And he's away. Tries a shot! It's there! And they get themselves in front! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
And when the manager called on him, he was only... Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Quick ball forward. Done very well to intervene. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he's gone for the lob! Oh, that is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And they are cruising away. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well.
So that's it, it is all over. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. And we're underway. Bruno Fernandes. Goalkeeper's ball. Maguire. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Hoists it forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Shaw. Chiesa, absolutely focused. And they've been caught out here. He's had a goal! Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. And back to base. Van Dijk.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more...
Going for goal! Goal! There is the breakthrough! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's been taken straight back. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Isak really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Oh, good interception. Robertson cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes could move up a gear here. Tries a shot! It's come back out! It's there! They are right back in business! Alisson reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
And the finish! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Shaw. Oh, that and a shot! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And that's clear cut. That's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Isak, played out to the right. He gets past his man. He's got it and he's got time. Great challenge, time to perfection. Chiesa, real chance! And he's straight offside. Tries to get it forward quickly. Isak. Turns and goes back, and the shot! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Gomez. That is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here?
Shoots! And it's played forward.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, they could break here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Robertson. Bruno Fernandes spreads it towards the left. Here it is now, surely! Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bruno Fernandes having a look. Looking to pull clear here. Van Dijk plays it forward. That's a decent ball. Oh, he's in! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Plays it through, and it's Shaw. Ball through needs to be good here. Heads it! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Gomez hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Robertson has come steaming up from the back for this. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Gomez. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Tries to dink it in. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. That's put paid to a promising move. There will be a throw-in. That's not... Whistle's gone, that's foul. Over to the left. What an adventurous run from a defender. Big chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Gomez. What a ball this has turned out to be. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Dashing forward at pace. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. Oh, that is lovely footwork. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Nicely controlled. And it's played forward. Van Dijk. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Salah. That's a promising ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. A real chance to break. And he has been fouled there. Did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish. And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Just brushed off the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt plays it out to the wing. Isak. Chiesa. Robertson. Chiesa. What an adventurous run from a defender. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chiesa. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Bruno Fernandes. De Ligt. And that's been won straight back. Good ball, it's found its target. Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Van Dijk.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
And the shot! Into the pieces! Goal! Alisson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I might sound a little harsh here, but the keeper, I felt, could have done a better job in ensuring that ball didn't go back out into the danger area.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And that has been cleared. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And now they can launch a counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Chiesa, and he's cut it out. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries to switch the play. Shaw. Out to the left it goes. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Robertson. Hoists it forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well played, he saw that coming. Isak. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maguire plays it forward. Isak. Shot at goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Robertson with the short one. Shaw. He's making good use of his strength. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, The score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Up to meet it! Knocks it away. He's in space and looking for options. And Dijk with the clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Up he gets! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Gomez. Van Dijk. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Shaw. Has a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Out for a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Over to the left. Chiesa. That intervention was very necessary. Liverpool have just about everyone back and central.
Yeah, clearly they're trying to show strength to what the opposition have seen as a weakness.
It's a safety-first approach. Robertson. Chiesa looking to run onto it. It has got... It's one! Van Dijk. Van Dijk. And back to base. Gomez. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Deftly done. And it's got through. challenge, but fair enough. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But
and the shot! It's a good run, that. Great timing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes spreads it towards the left. He's had that put on a plate. Maguire, a definite foul there. Maguire is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Timely intervention. Isak, chance! Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Oh, shooting chance!
this has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Taken out, that'll be a foul.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well read, he sorted that out. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Here it comes. It's come loose.
Liverpool have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Tries a shot! In it goes! Dying minutes, and we're all square again!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Isak, can he get through? And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pedro Neto. Timely intervention. And through to the goalkeeper. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Van Dijk out-muscles him. That's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Gomez.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the...
Has a goal! There it is! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Keeps everyone guessing. Mohamed Salah. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That intervention was very necessary. Isak. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Robertson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance to shoot! Plays it out to the wing. Robertson gets into some space. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro Neto going through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Robertson. That's a throw. Chelsea have a free kick. Chalobah. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Crunching tackle. Robertson gets away from his opponents. He's got options out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's been taken short. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Mohamed Salah with a real chance here. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Isak. Pedro Neto tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that's a throw-in. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Turns and goes back. He's shot a goal! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Chelsea head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. Chelsea carrying a 1-goal lead. Hoists it forward. Cuts it out, and back to base. Defending of the desperate variety. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And it's played forward. Chance to break. He's played him through. Goalkeeper's ball. Pedro Neto. It is a corner, good chance. It's a throw in.
Liverpool have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
That's a decent ball. He's got away. It's Salah! Oh, taken with style. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
The referee has given a corner. Mohamed Salah plays it short. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Chiesa. How about a shot? Got a sight of goal here. It's broken loose. Oh, nice touch. Beautifully executed. Now the cross. Knocks it away. Chiesa. Hits one!
Look, this can still go either way.
This has gone, that's a foul. Gomez. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Good take, and he's had a look. Chance! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Chiesa.
Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And Dijk does well there, alert. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It is now or never, time is against them. It's a loose ball. Chiesa. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Looking for a corner. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And it's Gomez. Just brushed off the ball there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Forward it goes. Chalobah. And the through ball is intercepted. Clears it out of harm's way. And that is that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Has he picked him out? And he's onside, and the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Van Dijk. Forward pass.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well,
he's through, it's one-on-one! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And they've been caught out here. Gomez hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He's got away. A real chance to break. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
All the way back, and they start again. That'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk plays it forward. Another throw-in. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Cut out in the nick of time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Chelsea seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Van Dijk. And help's available out wide. He's left his man. He scores! Gets it into the middle, and he's cut it out. He's gone out for a throw-in. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No goals as yet. Out to the left it goes. Chalobah. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. That's offside. Yes, it is. Alisson gets it upfield, battles to win it back. He's picked him out. Gets away from his opponent, plays it back. Finds himself eased off the ball. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's Salah. Here's the through ball. Mohamed Salah. He gets has a go! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important...
And we hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Chelsea need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee.
Goes for goal! He scored! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the... He's gone for it! It's in! And they're back in front! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mohamed Salah provides an outlet.
Yeah, it looks like a change.
Hits one! Goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Liverpool go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Played back in, incoming cross. And it's played forward, could move up a gear here. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Plays it out to the flank. Ball's out on the left now. Looking for space out wide. Isak. Good idea, just poorly executed. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. They've played it short. And the finish! And in again! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Alisson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
We have ourselves a real chance! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Shot at goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Going through, going for goal! And he's there to cut it out. Has a hit! Sullivan. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That's a decent ball. Face to face with the keeper. He's gone for it! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Liverpool take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to...
And that's it. A fine advertisement for attacking football, a really entertaining game. So many talking points. In a way, a shame anybody had to lose. Your reflections then, Jim?
Chelsea definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Begling. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So it's away we go then. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Van Dijk. Hoists it forward. That's a throw. Plays it out to the wing. And now the breakaway. Chance to shoot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gomez. And it's played forward. Now surely! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's hoisted clear. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let other...
Chance! Oh, real danger here. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And it's Salah. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Chalobah. Chalobah. Forward it goes. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gets the better of his man, turns and goes back. Looking to break out here. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Goes down, but nothing given. Mohamed Salah. Isak. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets wrestled off the ball. Chelsea have a free kick. Looks to dink one in. Striding forward, facing goal. And he's there to clear it. Goes for a sweeping cross. And Dyke knocks it away. And the shot!
Very nice Chile to manipulate the space, and that was cleverly worked.
Out to the left it goes. Look at the defender bombing forward. He gets past his man. Trying to get there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And he heaves it forward. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first half is done. And both sides have drawn blanks. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Mohamed Salah. He's got options out wide. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Out for a throw. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gomez gets rid without sophistication. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now.
Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now the counter. Well played, he saw that coming. Nothing wrong with that tackle. And the through ball is intercepted. Gomez. Liverpool have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Danger averted for now. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward tracking back. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Allison gets it upfield. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well into the second half and still there's nothing between them. Chelsea really looking like men possessed. They need to if they want to win it. Hoists it forward.
Chelsea showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Chalobah. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Chalobah. Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Robertson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well positioned to make that interception.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Gets it, hits one! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Liverpool going for goal! Good idea, just poorly executed. Chiesa. And time is up. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that could drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So it's down to business here. Pedro Neto. Danger averted for now. Pedro Neto. Oh, nice touch. It's a brilliant interception, and he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And it's Salah. Gomez. Van Dijk. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. The ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has a goal! It's in! Alisson did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Liverpool didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Finds himself eased off the ball. Timely intervention. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He's picked him out. Now, can he capitalise? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Throw in. And here's Mohamed Salah. Tries to get it clear. Looking for support. And he's there to hoof it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gomez drives it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Right through the middle. Pedro Neto gets Pedro Neto! Hoists it forward. He spotted the run and played him through. Gomez does well to read it and intercepts. Gomez switches it towards the other side. Out to the right. Pedro Neto gets into some space. And it's played forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Robertson. Defending was strong and firm. Isak gets wrestled off the ball. A forward pass. Pedro Neto is onto it and can take it up. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Looking for space out wide. He's looked long this time. We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Chelsea are going to have the lead in a title game. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mohamed Salah stands over the ball. He'll be looking to dink one in. Looking to dink it in. Gomez. Van Dijk. And it's Gomez. Tings it out wide. Here it comes. In with a header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Chelsea have it back and they can go again. He's got options out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Salah. And he's cut it out. And he heaves it forward. Chelsea are still that goal to the good. Pedro Neto. Almost an hour gone. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Robertson.
Liverpool showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And once more they can't get through. Chalobah. That's gone a long way up and away. Has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. That's sprayed out wide. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but
Tries a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Chiesa.
Liverpool are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just brushed off the ball there.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. In comes the corner. Chiesa goes short. Big chance!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Liverpool don't have many options and time is running out.
Liverpool need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Chiesa.
Liverpool have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
2 minutes to be added on. Chelsea just have to run down the clock. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. And that was enough. Maybe sum up what we've witnessed, Jim.
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say. And a clean sheet, of course, is always very welcome.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.